Before we see these in action, we need to see the features and how they work. The first one is the Nintendo Labo steering wheel. The Nintendo Labo steering wheel has many functions. So let's talk through the most obvious one, the steering wheel itself. This is the thing to command where the car goes in a way. Okay, next we have these two levers. These levers control the functions on the side of the car, so you can control how the car fuels up, or whether the car has a soar, or if you can use a bomb. You have many other functions. And if you want to use it, you actually just have to push down on it like this, which is pretty cool, obviously. Then you have this piece of string. First, it might not sound very exciting, but in the game, you actually use it as a boost. And for me, I pull this so much that I don't know how much times I've pulled that. Yeah, that's all. And oh yes, there's one last feature of the steering wheel. It's this lever. This lever acts as the reversing gear if you hold it down. So now we're going to start off with the Toy-Con steering wheel. The first thing you have to do in a car is to put the key in. For us, this is the key. So we are going to insert it into the steering wheel. As you can see in the game, when I insert the steering wheel, it turns into a car. On the steering wheel, we have many functions. The first main function, the visible one, would be the steering wheel. As you can see here, when I steer left, it goes left. When I steer right, it turns right. And there are different controls. So let's start with the second one. The second one would be these levers. These levers have knobs at the end of them. They control what can go onto the side of the car. So let's say you can change if there's a soar, or if there's a wiper, or if there's the radio. And to use that function, you just have to hold this down. And as you can see, the radio is playing in the game. And it is exactly the same on the left side. It is all configurable. So I can put a bomb there, and to use it, I can just do that. Yeah. And final thing on this would be the reverse lever. This is how it goes. What we do is that we hold this down like this. As you can see, it's gone into a position which I can see what's behind me. Then I press on the accelerator, which tells me to go back. And you have to keep on holding this if you want to keep on going on reverse. So it's not like you just do that and then it'll be in reverse. So you actually have to hold this down and press the accelerator, and then you leave go of the reverse lever when you have to. Okay, we next have our airplane joystick. So this airplane joystick in the game controls the airplane with 4 simple movements. So you can either move right or left, so right or left or up or down. And you have one more special function. This is this thing. This thing acts as a missile in the game. Yeah, a missile. And you use these to shoot down balloons and trees and what nonsense. It's crazy, this thing. The airplane is controlled by the joystick. The airplane can be controlled in 4 main ways. First would be to go up, you would pull on the throttle. If you would want to go down, you would push on the throttle. If you want to go left in the sky, you would want to go left on the throttle. If you want to go right in the sky, you would want to go right. Let's see these in action. Let's just climb to a stable altitude. Okay, so let's show these. So first would be a up. So when I'm pulling on the throttle, it goes up. When I want to go down, I push on the throttle, which makes me go down. When I want to go right on the throttle, I push the throttle to the right. When I want to go left, I push the throttle to the left. And now, let's talk about the trigger. The trigger is something which you would probably find in a military plane, but we have it in this plane. What this trigger is a missile launcher. That's right, a missile launcher. So this is how it goes. What you do is, if you want to aim, you would hold this like this. As you can see, the plane slows down so it can scan. As you can see, it's detected a tree. So if I let go of the trigger, it destroys that tree. Now we have the final Toy-Con creation in front of us, the Toy-Con submarine. So to start off with, the Toy-Con submarine is controlled via using these two wheels on the sides. You also have another control as a hook to grab onto stuff and then tear them apart. You can see some things happening inside. You might see some tape in there. That tape actually helps the Toy-Con, the key, to understand in what creation it is in. Oh no, we are stuck in the water. What can we do? Well, now it's time to look at the submarine. Let's insert the key into the submarine and see it transform. As you can see, it has transformed. Let's talk through the main function of the submarines. Those two blades there are actually controlled with these. So if I want to go into the water, I would want to make them face upwards. So I do this and then I press on the accelerator. As you can see, I am going underwater. And now to go forward, I would want them to face backwards so I can go forward. To turn left, I would put the left blade, I would turn the left blade up so the submarine turns left. If I want the submarine to turn right, I would put this left-right thing up. As you can see, it's turning right. And now let's talk about this. This actually will lock onto things. Okay, so imagine we had something to lock on. Let's say, let's just pretend this was locked on. What you would do is that clamp would lock onto something, then you would actually pull back on it so it actually tears it, like it breaks it, so you can actually see what's in there. So overall, do I think this was fun and worth it? Yes, I do think it was fun and worth it. Thank you for watching. See you later.